So when you're tracking your macros, you want to enter in all your macros the night before just to make it easier the next day so that you don't really have to think about it too much, and then you won't go, if you're tracking throughout the day, and let's say you like eat breakfast and lunch, and then all your fats for the day are gone, and you only have protein and carbs for dinner, that makes it really hard. So if you all track it all in the night before into your MyFitnessPal, it just makes it easier to do it as you go. So I'm gonna show you how I track it in the night before, and I'm gonna go for just like random numbers, like 120 protein, 60 carbs, and 86 grams of fat. So that's what I'm trying to hit. I'm gonna show you how I would go about doing that using MyFitnessPal. So for meal one, there's already a lot of foods that I typically eat in here. So I'm just gonna think about what I have in my fridge and then choose the foods from MyFitnessPal. So I wanna eat avocado, and then it comes up with some of the things I typically eat: eggs, heavy cream, butter to cook the eggs in, and then egg whites. So we'll click that in. And then I'll go down meal two. We'll say like I want a big salad, so I'll type in arugula. That's the type of lettuce that I have in my fridge. I want to eat it with chicken, and maybe I'll have more avocado, and let's see, some olive oil. I'll click that in, and then I'll go back through and then see if I can find like a cucumber with that, and maybe like a yogurt, Siggy's yogurt, and see where that gets us. So I'll click all that in. Probably gonna end up wanting less chicken, maybe 6 grams, so I'll change the amount. And then dinner, let's say I have salmon to cook, so I'm gonna enter salmon in. Here, and probably end up having a bit more, 5 ounces. And then veggies, so I'll find broccoli. And these are all foods I've had before, so they're already in my list. If there are foods that you haven't had before, if you're creating your list for the first time, you would just scan the package. And then let's say I want cauliflower as well. Purple cauliflower. And then once I enter all these foods in that I think I want, I'll go into the nutrition facts and I'll see where I'm at. So I've already hit my protein goal, and I'm aiming to get within 5 grams in either direction. I've already hit my protein. I still have a lot more carbs to use, and I still have a bit more fat. So I'm just gonna go through and add more fat to each meal, just a little bit more fat to each meal. That's like a really easy way, is like adding more butter, or how much olive oil do we have? That's only 5 millimeters, and grams are about the same when you weigh it. So I'll do 15, which is a tablespoon. And I didn't add any butter here to cook this with, so I'll add some butter, 10 grams there. And then I'll come down and I'll see again, where am I at? So now I'm getting closer to my fat goals. I still have a good amount of carbs yet to use. So let's see, we can add maybe like a banana later in the day for after dinner as like a snack. I'll do 75 grams. And then I'll see where that is. So this is like pretty much how I do it. I just kind of play around until I figure it all out and see like what works. So we have more fats and carbs, so maybe I'll eat more, more avocado, like 70 grams of avocado. So a bit more. So I'll add more avocado to my lunch. 70 grams there. We'll see where that gets us. So I was going for 120 protein, 60 carbs, 86 fat. So basically, I mean, I'm pretty close right now, but I would just go through and keep adding a little bit. Maybe I'll add more like heavy cream to my coffee, give me a little bit more fats. But this is basically how I do it. You just keep playing around, and once you have a really good feel for the foods you like to eat, this will become much easier. So that's pretty close. It's not quite 5 grams, but I would keep going a little bit and keep messing around. But that's how you do it. You just enter all your food in as the night before, and then it makes it a lot easier to measure and weigh the next day.